Hey loves, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are brand new, my name is Candace and welcome to my channel. So it feels amazing to be a mother after battling infertility for 10 years. As you guys already know my story, it took us 10 years to have our daughter Victory, and it's so crazy that this time last year I was preparing for our gender reveal and for my baby shower. There were so many moments in my journey that I didn't think I would ever get a chance to attend my own gender reveal and my own baby shower, and so it's just such a blessing to have gone through such a struggle, and then to be able to be on the other side of infertility and be able to show others that there is hope. And so in this video, I just wanted to just talk briefly about what motherhood after infertility has been like for me and what it means to me. And I also wanted to share, I never share any of the footage from my gender reveal that we had back in Michigan and my baby shower. And because we were filming for 9 months with Courtney Cox, we didn't get a lot of footage for ourselves, but I do have lots of pictures and a couple of things that I want to share with you guys that I will put at the end of this video, so you guys just can kind of see, how the gender reveal looked, how my baby shower was, which was an absolute dream come true. It was so beautiful and I felt like a little princess. And so for so many years I avoided baby showers from so many of my close friends because it was just so difficult for me, and it was always a trigger because it was another reminder that I was not a mom. And of course, when you go to baby showers, there seems to always be other baby bumps around, and so it was just always hard for me, especially during those seasons of just feeling hopeless and feeling lost and feeling like my turn would never come. And so for me to be able to go and attend my own baby shower was just magical, and I felt like I was in a dream that I didn't want to wake up from. And so that's really what this video is going to be about today. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope it gives you guys just a little bit more hope that your turn is coming, your time is coming, and that there is happiness after infertility, and that motherhood after infertility is absolutely amazing and so worth everything that I had to go through to get here. So of course, being a mother is very, very difficult. It's a lot of work, and it's not that it's difficult, it's challenging because it's constant. It's something that is never ending. I mean, it's just like taking care of another person that's relying on you for everything, and it is one of the best jobs I've ever had, but it is very challenging. And I think that dealing with infertility, I thought that going into being a mother I was prepared and I had it all figured out because I had waited so long to get pregnant, but it's very challenging, and it's something that's constant and that I'm learning and growing every day. And as soon as I get things figured out and I get a schedule figured out, things change just so much, and I'm just enjoying each and every day and watching her develop and watching her grow. But motherhood after infertility, I think, has taught me just to be grateful for everything, even the things that most people may grumble at a little bit, like doing baby laundry and changing dirty diapers and waking up at the crack of dawn. Those things, they are difficult, and they are things where I'm like, but I have a different sense of gratitude. I have a different level of gratitude because I can recall for 10 years when I prayed to be where I am right now. And so now that I'm here now as a mom after battling infertility and going through IVF, I don't want to forget the prayers that I prayed to get here. And so you guys won't ever catch me complaining about much of anything as it relates to being a mom. And so it just taught me to be grateful for everything. It taught me to be more aware of milestones, and I think I get a little sadder because when Victory's growing and doing new things, I'm getting more emotional because it's I prayed for this baby for 10 years and now she is growing up so quick, and pretty soon she's not going to be a baby anymore. It makes me a little bit more aware of how time passes and how quickly time goes, and just to take every single day, one day at a time, and just experience everything and enjoy every moment with her. And so I think that's another thing that battling infertility has taught me now that I'm a mom, just to never take anything for granted, and to and to always enjoy the moments that I'm in now, and never to rush through things and say, oh, I can't wait till she starts crawling, I can't wait till she starts walking, I can't wait till she starts talking. Like, all those things, you know, will come, and as soon as I blink my eyes, she's gonna be doing something new and different. But just to cherish the moments that I have now and the day that I'm in right now. And so that's another thing that being a mom after infertility has taught me. Another thing that becoming a mom after infertility has taught me is just to be more sensitive to others and their feelings. And so I remember for so many years, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but any girls that have experienced this will understand what I'm about to say. There's so many years where I avoided going to certain places during the day because I knew there would be tons of ladies there with their baby bumps and their little babies. Places like Target during the day, you know, daytime, because all the stay-at-home moms are there with their babies, or like the farmers market, or like certain places I avoided. And it was sad, but it was true, because I knew those were triggers for me. And so, you know, battling infertility and knowing my triggers and knowing things that made me feel a little bit more sad, or a little bit were more of a reminder that I wasn't a mom. So those are things I avoided. I avoided going certain places where I felt there would be a whole bunch of baby bumps and a whole bunch of, you know, women with their children, because that was a trigger for me, because it was another reminder that I wasn't a mom. And so now that I am the mom at Target in the middle of the day with my baby, and even when I was pregnant, you know, I'm a little bit more aware. I wonder if I'm a trigger for someone. I wonder if there is a woman that's walking through Target that's just waiting for their miracle baby and looking at me and not knowing everything that I've gone through with my baby, you know, with me. And so that's why I just continue to share my story, even when someone comes up to me and doesn't ask me anything about my story, and they'll comment on victory, and I always say something like, yeah, she was worth the wait, or something that will let others know, like, hey, this didn't come easy. And so many women just randomly in stores, at farmers market, at wherever, they open up to me and they tell me that they're having a struggle or that they are waiting for their miracle baby. And that gives me the opportunity to encourage them in the middle of the store, and I don't even care. And so that's another thing I think that infertility has taught me now that I'm a mom, just to be more sensitive when it comes to, you know, being out with victory, and even when I was pregnant, being out with my baby bump, because people don't know what you've gone through, and it's up to me to let them know that they're not alone in their struggle if they do decide to open up to me. So as I said, 1 year ago was our gender reveal and our baby shower. And so reflecting on those, like I said, there were so many times that I never in a million years thought that I would actually get the opportunity to have my own gender reveal, to be pregnant, to have a baby shower. And so those types of things, you know, you wait so long for them, and you hope and you dream about what it would be like. And so it just teaches you to appreciate when you are able to get to the other side, and it makes you appreciate it even more because you had to work a little harder than some other people may have had to work. And so I think that's really the biggest lesson that I've learned as a mom now to an almost 8-month-old, that some people have to work a little harder to get the things that they want, but it makes you appreciate things so much more. It makes me appreciate some of the tasks that may be difficult and daunting and tiring that most people don't want to do. I fold her laundry and I'm like singing, and I'm just grateful to be able to fold baby laundry, because for so long I didn't think I would ever get that opportunity. And when I'm changing diapers, or when she's being a little bit extra fussy, I just always go back in my mind to the moments when I was taking my shots for IVF, or when I was, you know, experienced the loss of our first embryos, or all of those types of moments where I never thought that I would get to this moment. And it just makes me so much more grateful. It just makes me so happy. It makes me so happy to be on the other side of infertility. But on the other hand, it makes me so sad, because I know there are still millions of women out there that are in their battle to make it to the other side. And I wrote a blog post not too long ago, and I explained infertility like being at the airport and you're sitting at your gate and you're waiting to board your plane, and everyone's boarding this plane, and you're waiting for your turn, and the plane takes off, and then another plane comes, and people are boarding that plane and you're still sitting at your gate. And I feel like that's what infertility feels like. Infertility feels like you're sitting and waiting for your turn, and you see what you want, which is to get on this plane, but for some reason the plane just keeps taking off and leaving you. And so that's really how I felt for so many years. And so now that I'm here, finally boarded the plane, and I finally got off of my destination, which is having a baby, it just feels amazing. But it feels so sad to think about all of the women that I've left back at the gate that were waiting to board the plane that I was on. And so it just breaks my heart, and that's exactly why I never ever stopped sharing my story. I never stopped talking about my struggle, because I want other women to know that they are not alone, and that there is hope, and that, you know, they will make it to the other side if they keep fighting, and to never give up. And so I hope that this video encouraged you just a little bit. Being a mom after infertility is just kind of like, it's such an exciting time for me, but on the other hand, I'm just still thinking about all of my ladies that are experiencing their negative pregnancy tests or experiencing failed fertility treatments, and it just breaks my heart. And so while I rejoice and I enjoy my blessing, and I'm so grateful, and I show you guys victory, and I try to still do like on my channel a little bit of everything. Like, I don't want to just keep like putting victory out on there, because I know this is an infertility related channel, but I want to show you guys that here's my miracle baby. You guys know how hard I worked for her, and so I show you guys her and her milestones so that you can find hope. But I also don't want to make this a whole channel of victory, because I know how difficult it is when you're still waiting for your baby. You don't want to look at someone else's baby all the time. And so I hope I do a pretty good job of keeping a good balance of mom stuff, infertility stuff, IVF stuff, lifestyle stuff, whatever. And so so that's really it. I think that's enough of me rambling about how I feel about being a mom after infertility. And for those of you that are brand new to my channel and are not familiar with our story, I have tons and tons of videos and playlists that detail our whole journey of our 10-year struggle. I had surgery, my husband had a surgery, we had failed IUIs, we had failed IVF, and then we finally had a successful IVF cycle, and we had our daughter Victory back in December. She's almost 8 months now, and she has just been the joy that I never even knew that I needed in my life. She has been a missing piece in our life that we just are so grateful for, and her smile just makes everything in the world okay, and it makes everything that I had to go through worthwhile. Knowing that all of the pain and the disappointment that I've experienced was worth it to get to this point in my life. And so I have tons of videos that you guys can go check out if you need a little bit more encouragement on your journey, or if you're curious about IVF. Also, if you're not a part of my little family, please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss any of the videos that I'll be posting as it relates to my journey and all the things that I got going on in my life. I want to thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I will put a few clips at the end of this video so you guys can see our gender reveal that we did, and let the world know that she was a girl, and my baby shower that I finally got a chance to attend after 10 years of attending other people's baby showers and buying everybody else's baby a gift. I finally got my chance. And so no matter where you find yourself in your journey, I can let you guys know that if you keep fighting, you will too make it to the other side. So thank you guys so much. Have an amazing week, and I'll be back next time with another video. Bye.